Hey guys, welcome to Trending Buzz channel focused on delivering the hottest daily news and viral stories from across the US. Fast, fresh, funny, and straight to the point. Elon Musk is basically doing the corporate version of, "Baby, please don't leave me," to Tesla employees right now.
But now its stock has plummeted, over 40% of its value gone in the last 2 months. 40%. In an all-hands meeting this week, Musk, back at Tesla, begged employees to, quote, hang on to your stock. But get this, okay? In the past 3 months, top officials in Tesla, people at the top of the company, they have sold more than 745,000 shares in the company. In that same period, they have bought 0 shares of the company they work for. Not even a shameless Tesla sales pitch by the American president on the White House lawn can goose Musk's sales numbers. Like his wealth, Musk's mystique rests largely on the success of Tesla. And listen, that success is now anything but assured. Imagine how desperate and erratic that can make a man who's already, I don't know, at least by my perception, kind of desperate and erratic. A man who's been deputized to act as an extra-legal government enforcer, whose operatives are tapping into all of our data and sensitive systems, who, at least this morning, seemed headed to the Pentagon to hear all about our secret war plans with China, a country that represents Elon Musk's last best hope for saving his shaking business empire.
All right, so picture this. Elon Musk, the guy who used to shoot cars into space for fun, is now basically pleading with his employees like, please, I beg you, don't sell your stock, hold the line. While, plot twist, the execs at the top? They've sold over 745,000 shares in the past 3 months and bought exactly 0. Zilch. Nada. Not even one courtesy share just to show they're in this with the rest of the crew. That's like the captain of a sinking ship yelling, "We're all in this together," from his private lifeboat. And Tesla stock? Yeah. It's taken a nosedive, 40% down in the last 2 months alone. That's not a dip. That's a cannonball into the deep end. Meanwhile, Musk is out here making emotional speeches in all-hands meetings, begging folks to hang on to your stock, while he's also, somehow, possibly headed to the Pentagon. Like, what is this? An episode of Succession mixed with Iron Man and a splash of The Office. Then there's the kicker. Even the President of the United States tried hyping up Tesla like, "It's electric, baby," on the White House lawn, and still, it couldn't boost the sales. Not even a Biden bounce. You gotta admit, Musk's image was built on being the tech messiah, the guy who made electric cars cool and rockets reusable. But now, that shine is looking a little scuffed. It's hard to play the genius billionaire role when your stock chart looks like a ski slope. Honestly, it feels like we're watching a plot twist in real time. Like, what happens when the guy who's always 5 steps ahead starts tripping over his own plans? Whatever it is, it's definitely not boring. So yeah, if you're holding Tesla stock, maybe don't check your portfolio before bed, or at least have some ice cream ready. You're gonna need it. The world's sometimes richest man is literally begging his workers not to cash out their stock, as the company's value keeps dropping faster than my phone battery at 20%. So here's the deal. Tesla stock has been on quite the wild ride lately, and not the fun kind. The company's shares have dropped nearly 30% since the start of the year. That's bad news for anyone with Tesla stock, but especially for employees who get paid partly in shares. According to emails sent to Tesla staff last week, Musk wrote, "I strongly believe that Tesla will be the most valuable company on Earth in the long term. That is why I recommend holding on to your Tesla stock for the long term." Translation: please don't all sell at once and crash our stock price even more.
How are you feeling right now in this moment as a Tesla owner?
Embarrassed. I love the cars, and I really wish I could keep them, but I just can't be associated with that brand anymore.
Edward Sanchez says he's looking to sell his Tesla after also just dumping all 150 shares of his Tesla stock. And he's not alone. Data from car shopping website Edmunds reporting that this month has seen the highest ever share of Tesla owners trading in their vehicles.
Why do you think going after Tesla is the way to really get at and go at Elon Musk?
It's my only way, right? It's the only thing I have. You just want to distance yourself.
Imagine loving your car so much, but still having to break up with it like, it's not you, it's your CEO, man. It's the vibe here. Edward Sanchez, poor guy. He's out here saying, I love the car, but I just can't be associated with the brand anymore. And honestly, I get it. Owning a Tesla right now feels a little like walking your shirt that says, I believe in unicorns. People are definitely staring, but not in a good way. And it's not just Edward. According to Edmunds, more Tesla owners than ever are trading in their cars, like a full-on EV exodus, starting to look like those Cybertrucks might straight into a used car lot near you. Then you've got this guy saying ditching Tesla is his only way to distance himself from Elon Musk. I mean, dang. That's like trying to change your last name because your cousin keeps doing viral pranks at Walmart. But for real, this isn't just people being dramatic. It's personal now. Folks bought into the brand, not just the car. Tesla was supposed to be the future, the flex, the whole clean energy dream. Now, it's like going from Tony Stark vibes to midlife crisis with a dash of Twitter chaos. And listen, it's not that the cars suddenly got bad, it's just that the brand baggage is getting heavier than a fully loaded Model X. People don't want to defend their car in the parking lot every time Musk tweets something wild. So yeah, the cars might be silent, but the drama? Oh, it's loud. You want this turned into a video? I'm telling you, this would make a killer YouTube segment. Just say the word. Let's look at the facts here. Tesla delivered 386,810 vehicles in the first quarter of this year, which missed expectations by over 13%. That's like promising your mom you'd clean your whole room, but only doing the part she can see from the doorway. Analysts expected around 449,000 deliveries, so this was a pretty big miss. Meanwhile, Chinese electric vehicle makers like BYD are gaining ground fast. They're basically showing up to the EV party with better snacks, while Tesla is still trying to find parking. In fact, BYD actually surpassed Tesla in EV sales last quarter for the first time ever. But wait, there's more. Tesla just announced they're laying off more than 10% of their global workforce. That's over 14,000 people. Musk claimed this was to prepare for our next phase of growth, which sounds a lot like saying I'm going on a diet right after ordering a triple cheeseburger.
Today on Forbes, Tesla is no longer Elon Musk's most valuable asset. Elon Musk paid out more than $200 million to help get Donald Trump re-elected in November. In the weeks following Trump's victory, Musk more than made that back. In fact, he became the first person ever worth $400 billion in December, after private investors valued his startup xAI at $50 billion, up from $24 billion in May, and Musk's rocket maker SpaceX at $350 billion, up from $210 billion in June. That same month, public shareholders drove Tesla's market capitalization to an all-time high of $1.5 trillion. Then, things started to slowly unravel. Tesla's stock hit a speed bump in early January after the company reported weaker than expected deliveries for the fourth quarter of 2024. But Tesla shares started really recoiling on January 21st, the day after President Trump's inauguration, when Musk took over as head of Trump's new Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE. Worries over Musk's ability to run the car company while working around the clock figuring out ways to slash federal government spending have sent the stock crashing down 50% from its high. Tesla bull Dan Ives of Wedbush Securities, in a recent analyst report, in addition to noting that the EV maker's numbers have been soft as of late, wrote, quote, "In a nutshell, the word balance has been missing with Elon Musk and his ability to run Tesla as CEO, while instead focusing all of his energy and time driving his DOGE initiative within the Trump administration."
The timing is pretty interesting too. Tesla is set to report its first quarter earnings on April 23rd, and with those delivery numbers, investors are getting nervous. Musk's email to employees came just days after the delivery report was released. Coincidence? I think not. What's even more telling is that Musk himself sold billions in Tesla stock last year, so it's kind of like your fitness instructor telling you not to eat cake while they've got frosting on their face. According to SEC filings, Musk sold approximately $23 billion worth of Tesla shares between 2022 and 2023, to help fund his Twitter X purchase. Tesla is also facing increasing competition from traditional automakers who are going electric. Ford, GM, Volkswagen, they're all coming for Tesla's lunch money now. And they've got decades of manufacturing experience that Tesla is still trying to catch up to. The company's also been dealing with price cuts across its vehicle lineup to try to boost sales. They've slashed prices 6 times in the past year. That's like a store with a permanent sale sign that just keeps getting bigger and more desperate. So what does all this mean? Well, Tesla is definitely at a crossroads. The company that once dominated the EV market is facing real competition for the first time. And Musk, who's been busy with his many other companies like SpaceX, X, formerly Twitter, and XAI, might need to spend a bit more time steering this particular ship. For Tesla employees holding stock options, Musk's advice to hold might be genuine, or it might be an attempt to prevent a mass sell-off that could tank the price even further. Either way, the next few months will be critical for determining whether Tesla can turn things around, or if this is the beginning of a bigger slide. What do you think? Is Musk right that Tesla will become the most valuable company on Earth, or is this the beginning of the end for Tesla's dominance? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this hot take, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe for more trending buzz, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on the latest news delivered with a side of laughs. See you in the next one.